I guess you're going to have to drink some hot tea because you're probably freezing. I just happen to have some right here. Put a special touch on it. Here you go. You're welcome. Drink up, drink up. You don't want to hurt my feelings, do you? Good, because you don't want to hurt my feelings. That should relax you nice and cozy and warm and relaxing. So maybe you can tell me how you got here and why you're here. Why are you knocking on my door so early in the morning? No, I don't have any telephone. Not out here. I don't need one. What's this? Oh, this is my pocket watch. I carry it with me everywhere. You know why? Because it's magical. It has very, very powerful spells within it. See? It's very beautiful. You want to see it closer? You have to. I have to warn you. It's very hypnotizing. And with that tea you just drank, I don't know if you'll be able to stay awake. No, you can't go anywhere tonight. That tea is going to make you really sleepy. And it can do other things too. Well, I'm not going to tell you. You'll find out yourself. It's nothing bad. Guaranteed. You know, did I say that I was alone and lonely out here? Well, if I didn't, I'm telling you now. It's your lucky morning. So just relax. Relax and stare at my pocket watch. And you'll find out how magical it really is. So just stare at it as it twirls and swirls, mesmerizing you and hypnotizing you. Just stare at my beautiful pocket watch. Twirls and swirls. Circle after circle. Sleep deeply. I want you to relax for me. Just relax and stare at the pocket watch. And let my soothing voice guide you into a magical trance. Just take a deep breath in and hold it and let out all your tension, all your stress, and just focus on the pocket watch and my voice, my beautiful, soothing, hypnotizing voice. Let it guide you. Let it flow through your mind, making it blank and empty. Just my voice. Just my voice. Let it soothe and relax you. Let the magic surround you. Let my voice warm you. Give you little tingles of pleasure. Every word I say gives you tingles of pleasure. Feel my voice and the pleasure. You feel it, don't you? Yes, just feel it. So much pleasure and bliss and relaxation as you feel your body and your eyes getting so heavy, limp, loose, and so relaxed. Heavy, loose, limp, and so comfortable. Just stare, focus, and feel. That's all you have to do. Feel, focus, and relax as my voice guides you into my magical world. And nod your head that you want to go in hypnosis. You want to be entranced by me. You want to feel my pleasure. Yes. You want to surrender to me and only me. Because I can make you feel such intense pleasure that you become addicted. You'll need me. You'll crave me. You want that, don't you? Because it feels good to feel pleasure and bliss and my voice flowing through your body and mind now. Flowing through your body and mind. As you sleep, close your eyes. Sleep now. Close your eyes. Fully and completely. And just let my voice flow through you. Let my voice intoxicate you with pleasure. My pleasure. Yes, as you go deeper and deeper down for me. That's right. That's right. Let my pleasure flow through your mind and body, giving you chills of pleasure, giving you jolts of pleasure. So much pleasure. You want that, don't you? You need that, don't you? You crave it. As you go deeper and deeper down, let my voice bring you deeper and deeper. My whispers just bringing you into a deep hypnotic trance. My spell pleasure. Pleasure. You feel it, don't you? I know you do. And you love that feeling, don't you? Because now I'm setting a trigger that each and every time I say pleasure, pleasure, you get those jolts of pleasure. And I want you right now to imagine or pretend or visualize ultimate pleasure. What is pleasure to you? Well, see it now. Imagine what pleasure feels like. Imagine a time when you felt such intense pleasure. There has to be a time you remember. The pleasurable time. I want you to go there now. And I want you to drift into your body. And I want you to see out your eyes. See what you saw around you. Who were you with? Or what were you doing? Hear what you heard. As if it's happening now. Go there. Drift in your body. See out your eyes. Feel that pleasure you felt now. Feel that pleasure you felt now, more and more intense. Bring it all the way to its peak. Feel that pleasure now that you felt. Feel that pleasure. Ooh, see it, feel it, hear it, taste it. Yes, as if it's happening to you now. You feel it, don't you? You feel it so intense now, don't you? Pleasure. Pleasure, pleasure, feel it now. And each and every time I snap my fingers and say pleasure, that feeling you have now is going to go throughout your mind and body to that special spot every single time I snap my fingers and say pleasure. That feeling of pleasure you're feeling is going to peak and get more and more intense each and every time a word comes out of my mouth and I snap my fingers and say pleasure, 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 pleasure. Feel it get more and more intense. And now I want you to make that pleasure a color. Make it a color. What color is that pleasure to you? Because when you make it a color, that's how you make it more intense. Feeling more and more intense and so much better. Yes, it's so much stronger. You want to feel it stronger, don't you? You want to feel that pleasure as intense as you can, right? As it goes through your mind and goes through your body to that special spot. Only you know where it is. Yes, and it feels good, doesn't it? Feel that pleasure. What color is it? See the color. See the pleasure as a color now. And now I want you to hold your hands out in front of you like a cup. Put your hands out in front of you like a cup. And put that color of pleasure in that cup. You see it swirling around, and the color is getting brighter and more vivid, and so is your pleasure. You feel the pleasure getting brighter and more vivid and more intense, and now it's swirling so fast that it's bubbling over your hands, and the pleasure and the color is getting bigger and flowing up your arms now. Feel the pleasure flowing up your arms, overflowing your hands, flowing all over your body, up your arms, around your head, through your mind and face, going down your neck, into your chest, swirling, getting more vivid, getting more stronger. See it and feel it just flowing around you, swirling, getting more vivid, more intense. see that pleasure, feel that pleasure, taste that pleasure, and see it just flowing throughout your whole body now, flowing around your body, circling, getting bigger and more vivid and more brighter. Feel that pleasure growing and growing and growing and getting bigger. Pleasure, pleasure. Feel the pleasure. More intense, more vivid, more powerful, more intense pleasure. And now I want you to grab all that pleasure that's in your hands and just hold it in front of you. And when you're ready to just feel all that burst of jolts of intense pleasure that's all over your body, swirling and swirling and growing and more intense. And when you're ready, put your hands to your heart and push that pleasure in and feel it burst and explode throughout your whole being. And then I want you to open your eyes and look at me when you're done. So just when you're ready, push it in your heart and just feel all that pleasure explode through your mind and body. Now, do it now. Open your eyes. 1, 2, 3. Open your eyes and look at me. And you see the pleasure. You feel the pleasure. 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 You feel it, don't you? And it feels good. So every time from this moment on that you look at me, you'll feel that pleasure. Yes. Isn't that wonderful? Each and every time you look at me, you're going to feel that jolt of pleasure, that exploding pleasure that you just felt now. And now, you will not be able to get me out of your mind because you feel so much pleasure. I give you that pleasure. Only I can give you that pleasure. So close your eyes and sleep now. Go all the way down, that's right. And I'm going to count to 5. When I get to 5, you'll open your eyes, be wide awake, and you will feel wonderful when you wake. And if you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, you best subscribe and hit that notification bell. So, and like it. Like this video, and you best comment too, because I deserve that, don't you think? Waking at the count of 5. 1, 2, moving around, waking up now, feeling so much pleasure. 3, 4, and 5. Wide awake. Love you guys. And girls. And people. Bye-bye. HYPNOWITCH out.